Oh, Canada, my home and country land. I don't know the full stanza, but I know that I'm going to be singing that in a few years' time. So, as you can see from the title down below, I'm going to be talking about the cons of living in Canada. So, disclaimer, I'm not talking about a general note. I'm going to be talking based on my own experience. I relocated last year with my family, and we are a little over a year old here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I'm here to talk about the cons. I'm not going to be talking about the pros because I know that there are lots of videos out there on social media telling you about how beautiful it is to live in Canada and how all those good stuffs and all that. So, but I'm here to tell you about the struggles that we have been experiencing here in Canada, and I'm going to talk about 3 of them. So sit back and watch this video till the end, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please and please click on the subscribe button down below, and if you haven't liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is loneliness. I know we've heard that a couple of times that Canada is very cold. People hardly go out during the winter. It gets dark very easily during the winter, and people get into seasonal depression and whatnot. But it's very, very real here. And for someone that like me that came from Nigeria, where you have people checking up on you every minute, I have neighbors knocking on my door if they haven't heard from me in 1 hour. I also have people calling me if sometimes even when I'm very busy and I go out, I let those kind of people know that, oh, I'll be busy tomorrow, don't be worried if you don't hear from me and whatnot. So coming from that kind of environment and coming to an environment where you are just alone, you know, so that's why I'm grateful that I'm here with my family. I have people to talk to. I still have people that I was close with back from home. I'm still close with them. The only difference is that it's a big difference because of the time difference, and because now we don't know our schedule every day, so we have to be careful whenever I want to give them a call. And I remember when my sister moved down here, I was so happy that, oh, finally my sister will get to live in the same environment and we'll get to see each other more often. Although during the summer holiday we were intentional about us seeing every weekend and all that, and during the winter too, we call every weekend. We give ourselves a call and we have a long chat. But it's not the same as when you are living back in Nigeria. You know, the loneliness is very, very real. So you might want to take note of that if you are moving to this part of the country alone. So the next thing I want to talk about is high cost of living. A few days ago, and some people were talking about how Canada is being double taxed, whereby you collect a salary and this tax have already been deducted from that salary, and at the end of the day you take out of the salary to go and buy something at the store and you're being taxed again. So it's very, very crazy. High tax is very, very, very real here, and the higher you earn, the more tax you pay. So you might want to take note of that too. And I also want to advise those that are migrating, not only to Canada, to any other part of the world, is that you should have a plan A and plan B, even a plan C, because some people might find it easy when they migrate, while some people might not. It might take them a while to get jobs and to, you know, settle in. I'm grateful to God that in that aspect, God has been really, really faithful. God has been really, really faithful. Both I and my husband, we got a job immediately when we got here, even though we are not where we want to be, but at least we are moving ahead step by step, you get. So You might want to take note of that. And before you migrate to any country, please and please make sure you map out a plan. You should have a plan. A few days ago, someone was talking about people that migrate and sell off all their earnings and belongings and move down to a country without getting a job. He was trying to condemning such people, but I will advise you that whoever wants to migrate to another country, you know your reasons why you're migrating. You know that you have weighed your options before you decide to leave your country, and have it at the back of your mind that it's not going to be easy starting all over wherever you go to. There are some people that might find it easy. I know some people that immediately when they got to Canada, they bought their first house within the first month and they are okay. They've gone ahead to buy more houses after that. But one thing I like about Canada is that nobody is looking at you. You should move at your own pace. You get. So nobody is looking at you if you are living in a luxurious house, or if you are living in a one room or basement apartment. You get. Everybody is being respected equally over here, and that's what I have been grateful for ever since I got here. I don't know if any other person experienced this. Please let me know in the comment section if you did. I moved down here with my family, and one of my kids is having a hard time here. Is having what we call selective mutism, whereby he doesn't talk in school. And I know back in Nigeria he was the quiet type. He's not much of a talker, but he wasn't as bad as it is, so. And when I made my research, I found out that some kids experience that when they migrate to a different country and all that. So we have been managing it by the grace of God. And both I and my teacher and his teacher, we have been looking for ways we can make him comfortable in school. And the work really lies on the teacher, because he has no issues at home and among his circle of friends, people he's comfortable with, he speaks with them. But when he's in school among different people with different races, he's really having a hard time, mingling with them. So overall, moving abroad has been life-changing. It's what the experience, I will say. So if you want to consider moving abroad, you should consider all the cons I mentioned in this video, and you should always map out your plan before you move to any country. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed this particular video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video.